what the word said. God said what the God says.
I told you. I knew it, bro. Man, we gotta stop that too, bro. We gotta stop that, bro. You know what I mean? God is good and God can fix, and God done made the blind man see and he made the lame man walk and things of that nature, bro. But we gotta stop that, bro. We gotta stop putting ourselves in situations and then expect God to basically get us out of them, bro. YouTube. Bam, what it do, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video, man. Another banger, man. You know what I'm saying? What's today? I think today is still Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying? We working, we grinding, bro. Yeah, that's just what it's all about, man. If you don't work, you don't eat. You shouldn't eat. Remember that. But we got some crazy content, man, that we got to tap into tonight, man. Hopefully you guys are having a great night. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing, you know what I'm saying, spoil your night, especially if you had a great day. You did? But what's a great day without a great night? You smell me? But hey, we got to tap into this Chrisean rock content. Now, I really don't be like reacting to Chrisean because she does a lot of outrageous things. You feel me? And if I find myself beginning to be a tad bit too disrespectful to a person, then I try not to like throw them on my channel, man, because y'all know me, man. It's all about the laughs first of all, and it's all about making you guys feel good. You dig? But I feel like if I'm gonna just like just rag a person and just be so disrespectful to that person, then I try to kind of veer away from those kind of reactions, that kind of content. But this right here, gang, this is crazy. And I gotta be completely real with y'all, bro. This is nothing new to me, so I know it's probably nothing new to you guys. I think we all have heard it before, or if we didn't know it, you know what I'm saying, we heard the rumors. But the latest and the greatest on Chrisean, right? She did a podcast with the Danza Project. Shout out to the Danza Project. And this kind of brought her back into the light when it comes to, you know, her kid. And y'all already know who I had to go holler at, folk. You feel me? You know who I had to go holler at to get the content, because I don't know Chrisean at all. You feel me? BLUEFACE, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him either. So I had to go to my homie, man. You feel me? Poetic Flocko. Shout out my dog Flock, man. I can't count with y'all, man. I've been watching a lot of Poetic Flocko as of late, because Flocko break it down in a way, bro, where it's like, you know what I mean? I just catch his drift. I just understand it, man. So, yeah, we finna get into this content, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, hype, man. Make sure y'all sub my dog Flocko also. And if you're not sub to this channel, do that for your boy. You feel me? Let's hop into it.
Not being hyperbolic, and I'm not playing. This interview is going to take a severe toll on what she got going on. This interview with the Danza Project has opened up Chrisean Rock to a new set of eyes that she didn't want. Listen.
AKA the white folk. Straight up.
I'm on Black YouTube, right? I'm in my little sector, my niche. We been knew the Chrisean Rock experience was an absolute shit show. But this Danza Project interview opened her up to a bigger audience. And they aren't too fond of a really viral moment where she spoke on her son and his disability. And let's just say she's in denial. She's either in denial, delusional, or a straight up liar. You pick either of the three that you believe, or all three. All right? All three. Okay? But Chrisean Rock got to her son because they were discussing how NLE Chopper was online disrespecting her son and, you know, his quote-unquote disability, in which she questions. But while discussing NLE Chopper, they got on the subject of her son. And what Chrisean Rock said in regards to her son's disability stunned everybody.
But then they say this for her because he take accountability, and then he start bringing my baby dad up, but it had nothing to do with, you shouldn't allow another man to control what comes out your mouth.
Absolutely.
Like, it's just like, and then it's like, you don't even know what's going on. So, like, all right, boom, let me just get to it. He said, and if it's anything I could do, help, I'm here. The part that really messed me mess with me is that Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. It didn't just.
Hey, but I thought, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Blue Mama did a blood test or something like that, and that wasn't even Blueface's kid though. You know what I mean? Like, correct me if I'm wrong though, bro. But I think I saw that on the internet somewhere. I don't know, man.
My words and the grace you showed me spoke volumes to the season of your life you're in right now, and I'm here to support and congratulate you overly. So I said my son does not have a disability. He's developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. Right, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. Watch your mouth.
Honestly, man, you know what I mean? And we ain't gonna talk about this girl kid. And see, this is why I say I don't react to things that she may say or do, because it's crazy as hell. But like, come on, man. Come on, gang. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean this in the most respectful way I can put this, bro. But Stevie Wonder could look at that kid, bro, and know that something is wrong with that child, bro. You feel me? And I already know what she finna go with it, bro, because as so-called religious people, we like to basically, and we're gonna get back into the video. But we like to basically live on our own terms, and then when things don't work out the way we may think they should, we like to say, God. So I already know that's the card that Chrisean is playing. She gonna play the God card. You feel me? Like, it's basically like, my son ain't got no disability, God. Or, all kids are different. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And little Chrisean Jr. is for sure different, bro. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Hey, I bet she getting, we ain't gonna say that.
And then
I bet she getting a check.
As far for his father,
for her and Chrisean Jr. Yeah.
Parenting decisions are personal. I chose peace and safety over dysfunction. I appreciate you reaching out. I just don't do drama no more. So then he said, thank you for the correction. Just wanted to send you sincere apology. Okay. But why we gotta talk about the next? Like, let's just talk about what you just said. Like, I get what you saying about Blueface or whatever. Yeah. But he dealing with his own demons.
Right.
And you dealing with yours.
Blue seem like he's just
and fine. I don't really it's like, I'm not finna gossip about another nigga to another nigga.
Also true. But I like what he said, though. He said, you know what? Thank you for the correction. Because he could have been like, well, shit, my bad, damn. And then now y'all both.
No. It's just like, just
don't.
It's not even just that. It's like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody. If they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says.
I told you. I knew it, bro. Man, we got to stop that too, bro. We got to stop that, bro. You know what I mean? God is good, and God can fix, and God done made the blind man see, and he made the lame man walk, and things of that nature, bro. But we got to stop that, bro. We got to stop putting ourselves in situations and then expect God to basically get us out of them, bro. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, bro.
I don't have to accept what you... So it's really like me, like, protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. And then it's like redirecting that energy back to that mouth, that tongue, that powerful tongue.
This got a lot of people's attention, even people from a different crowd. People watching a mother sit on a podcast with a son who's about 3 years old, still can't walk, still can't talk, still missing a lot of milestones, sit on a podcast and be in denial to the son having a disability.
That's crazy.
Is a part of the problem, and it's horrifying, quite frankly. This happens so often in our community where we want to go against the doctor's diagnosis. We say, nah, man, my son don't got ADHD. Now they're playing. Now, ADHD, that's a different thing. But nah, man, my son don't got autism. Nah, you playing.
Yeah.
I know a cousin of mine, specifically a cousin of mine, who they diagnosed him with, I think, autism in like the 3rd grade. His parents refused to accept the diagnosis. They even switched his schools, man.
Be like that.
They refuse any classes. They refuse anything.
Who said I had it? Who said it?
Absolutely.
Is that what you're tuning into? That's what you're assuming?
No, she ain't,
and then
bro.
it's fine. It's
No,
okay.
she's not.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, you go online.
People are invested in the kid, and they just want to have faith that this kid is getting the proper treatment and the proper care. But this interview doesn't.
And the thing about it is, bro, there's nothing wrong with having faith, bro. We should have faith. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is you may be going through, you should have faith, and faith can get you through it. But what we got to understand, like religion, being a Christian, Muslim, whatever it is your faith is, it's not magic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not magic, gang. You feel me? And I think a lot of us look at it as that. Like, we feel like, and don't get me wrong, I feel like, you know, God can do what he can do, but I don't know, bro, because it's a very sensitive subject. But we feel like we can not be able to walk and then walk in the house of the Lord and be able to walk, but we ain't walked in the house. But when we were able to walk, we never walked in the house of the Lord. But we feel like somebody could push us in the house of the Lord, and the preacher can say, walk, and then we supposed to get up and walk, bro. Yeah, you know I mean, like, and I just feel like it don't work like that. I mean, y'all can disagree with me. Just put it in the comment section, folks.
Look that way. It looks like Chrisean Rock is trying to pray away this disability, to be honest, and that's not going to work.
I'm with you,
so
Flop.
Because of this interview, this sparked people to do their research on Chrisean Rock. Because once the clip went viral enough, it made its way into certain spaces on the internet that she's not really familiar in. They did their research on Chrisean Rock, and what they discovered horrified them. And they're making it clear, right? Now, the spokesperson for that particular sector of the internet,
and by they,
Zero,
he mean the white folk.
He went ahead and spoke on Chrisean Rock, and he did his research, and he found out is a lot of what we already knew about Chrisean Rock on this side of the internet, but they're just discovering this, so they're horrified. They're treating Chrisean Rock like she's Casey Anthony, man. Like she is the second comment of Adolf, the field art student. The way they talk about Chrisean Rock, man.
Silly intro for you today. What this lady's done just makes me furious, so I want to yap about it. Chrisean Rock. Maybe you've heard her name, maybe you haven't. I'm pretty confident you've at least seen a couple of clips of hers because she has been addicted to social media attention for a while. So she constantly pops up on popular streamers' streams to try and leech a little bit of clout for herself. Personally, I've always found her to be like a vibe dementor on stream where she just sucks out all the fun and all the life, leaving only misery in its wake.
Man.
But that's not the biggest deal in the world. There's plenty of people that are, vibe terrorists that just aren't super entertaining to watch. That's not like a crime. But what is a crime, at least should be, is the way that she handled her pregnancy. Chrisean Rock loved to party. I say loved like it's past tense. I'm sure she still currently does. But while she was pregnant, she still didn't let that stop her. It wasn't an obstacle. She didn't pump the brakes because she's pregnant. She still went hog wild partying, drinking and smoking while pregnant. And this was shown multiple times on camera, just shamelessly drinking and smoking while pregnant, which everybody knows is really bad for the baby.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why are you lying?
Oh my God, bro, she pregnant as hell too.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
No, you can't have no liquor.
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
Oh my
No,
God.
you can't have no fucking liquor.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna count. That's nasty work, bro. For sure, for sure.
This misogynist, homophobic twerp who got exposed in a...
Look at her. She drinking and smoking with BLUEFACE right there, but they just, I swear, bro, like Chrisean and BLUEFACE, bro, they just such a shit show, bro, for real.
global way by Netflix, by Louis...
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Oh my God, bro.
This is just one short compilation, but a lot of these clips go on longer of her drinking even more. and this is only what's been caught on camera. I can only imagine how often off camera she was also smoking and drinking. It's fucking terrible. And it's not like she didn't know. She even had that clip in there where she's like, it's all right, I can just abort the child, not gonna hurt me.
Sick.
Fucking evil mindset. Like, what? She couldn't stop herself from smoking and drinking while pregnant. She did have the child, and this September he will be 3 years old. He still cannot walk or talk, and it seems like also has a hard time just sitting up on his own without assistance supporting him. Man. It is heartbreaking. It is actually heartbreaking. And I don't know why what she's done isn't just full-blown child abuse. Like, I don't know how that's not just a crime. Like, it's all just right out there in the open. Like, it's not a secret. People extremely close to her have just point-blank said that she has smoked and drank throughout her pregnancy. They've said it a couple of times. It's just so unhinged.
I'm not God. I can't tell you that the baby would have still came out disabled if she didn't smoke and drink. But I can definitely tell you that smoking and drinking didn't help. Smoking and drinking, right, like, was not a solution if she didn't want the baby, to come out disabled. Now, to me, this right here just sparks the complete end of Chrisean Rock's Christian rebrand, okay? That rebrand that she planned on doing, right, to convert over to the other side of the internet, that's over with, man. Yo, these folks is looking at you talk about how you gonna smoke and drink while you pregnant because you are just gonna get an abortion, so it's not going to affect the baby anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People cannot unhear that, man. They can't. And I'll be real, I've knew about this. I think Chrisean Rock even drank on our channel. So I knew about this, but, this is the first time I really have sat with it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
This kid would have really had a normal life, or the chances of him having a normal life would have been great if she didn't drink and smoke. If we know what we know about drinking while pregnant, this is like the direct cause of this kid's life being permanently altered. This kid's quality of life have decreased so fucking drastically. And it's all because she did it and she knew the consequences of it while she was doing it, but she still did it. She's on camera admitting she knew what the consequences were. She still did it because she thought she was going to have an abortion. Then she didn't have an abortion.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, though. Shout out to Flock for the content, though. But, yeah, man, I don't know, man. Maybe she did think, like, she wasn't going to keep the baby or whatever, but I don't know the reason she decided to keep the baby. But a lot of times, man, you know what I'm saying, God will humble us, man. Not saying that humbled Chrisean, but she's the one that's going to have to take care of that child for the rest of his life. You dig? And I just want to go on record of saying that, I don't think Chrisean has it all up there. You know what I mean? Like, she is most definitely not the brightest light bulb in the light fixture. And, yeah. You could tell she kind of throwed off. But y'all did it. Y'all made her famous, though. Same people who be complaining about her, bro, made her famous. Straight up and down, man. And I can't even sit up here and cap and say that it doesn't bother her, because even though she may be off her rocker, like, she gotta go to sleep at night. And I just wondered, like, do she just, like, think about, like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have been smoking. Maybe I shouldn't have been drinking. Maybe I shouldn't have been lifting weights and things of that nature when I was pregnant with my child. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, I just want to know, like, do she think about her choices, man? Which is crazy as hell. But, hey, the baby here now, man. You know what I'm saying? The baby here now, bro. So I guess she gotta do what she gotta do to take care of the kid, man. Hell, yeah. But hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one, folk, in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up. After you sub it up, make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring it up, though, make sure y'all hit all, man. You know what I mean? So y'all don't be missing none of these bangers, man. Mob life or no life. Mob will no way. You know how we coming? OTM. We getting it straight out the mud. I go by done. I love y'all. Until the next one, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Let's get it. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap doing numbers, the trap.